Give me likes. You can't give me likes before I've started this thing. What if I go off the rails? Your like is already there. What time is it where everybody's at? Where is everybody at right now? Will I get my wits about me? I'm trying to find the live events that I'm doing. I'm going to coordinate that I have my laptop here. And there's an event upcoming live now. Okay. There it is. Live control. I have this thing called a live control room now, so I can actually see what's going on now on the internet. Stream status bad. Is it bad? Is it bad quality? We are not receiving video data fast enough. Your viewers may experience buffering. You experience buffering? No? No? Okay, I thought so. I'm on 4G. There should be no problem with my data rate. Okay, good. Maybe they're like, well, for Thailand, this is great. Hello from Japan. I was in Kanchanaburi. Yes, we are in Kanchanaburi right now. I'm in a really nice boutique hostel. Really nice. Actually did a, wow, I am getting an error on my own live stream on my laptop. It's crazy. Let me refresh. See if I can get her back. It says stop streaming. It says it's so bad. Really crazy. Look. See? It says bad. You see it? Oh. Now hold on. I can just turn the camera around. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's good. Just turned good. Okay. So let me play it and let's see what I can see here. I think maybe maybe it's the Wi-Fi from the computer. Maybe it's Wi-Fi from the computer because the phone is really good. Okay. Anyways. Okay, let's see. I need to actually access the description of this. Oh, I can see my chat. That's very nice. Open in a new window. I'll open that in a new window. I'll put that off to the side. Hold on a second, guys. We'll be 100% good in a short second here. I just want to. Okay, Dion Chapman. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use that when I see Tice later on today. We are gonna see Tice and we'll have a drink together. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. We're getting off to a good start. I'm trying to find my description though. Info and settings. View on a watch page. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I'm seeing myself. Yeah, that's so funny to see myself. The quality is very good, actually. Look at that. Look at that guy. Oh, reflection. There we go. Look at that. A reflection of her. Look at my finger. Look at that. Wayo. Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick. That's so crazy. Anyways, okay, that's what I wanted. I wanted to see the description. Okay. No more of this shakiness. We are fixed. Welcome back, guys. This is the first live stream I've shot in a very long time. Hey, Matt, actually very close to, let me turn the volume off on my computer. Let's see. Hey, Matt, actually very close to Kanchanaburi is an orphanage elephant park run by Australian lady, not-for-profit. Maybe you'll find a great visit. You know what? That sounds great, but I'm leaving. I'm leaving in a few hours, and I have to use the hours I'm here for a few specific things that I'm editing, so I gotta get back on the bandwagon with regards to pacing and my stuff. So I appreciate that suggestion, and maybe I'm always missing certain moments, you know, of hey, you should go here, hey, you should go here, and we're gonna stop that. So I'll take suggestions if you know where I'm going, and I'll tell you where I'm going, and I'll use those suggestions. An elephant park would have been great. Actually, there's a really beautiful waterfall here too, but I'm not wearing glasses. I'm not wearing the glasses to look cool. I'm actually wearing the glasses because it's morning and the sun is coming in. So I hope I'm not like super cool. Who is that? Somebody else gave me a super chat. Shark Mentality, thank you so much. You know what, hey Daryl, hey. Thank you. You know what? Shark Mentality, you've been watching Adam Hugel. Hopefully you haven't been watching him in spite of me. Hopefully you'll continue to watch us both, because I've been watching some of Adam's live streams, and I saw that you gave him a super chat, and I really appreciate it. I like Adam. He's a good guy, and he's working hard to do his thing his way, and we stay in contact quite a bit. I talk to Adam almost every other day, so he's a good guy, good fella. Hopefully our live streams will be somewhat similar. He's doing his live streams in the middle of the Nevada desert and in like interesting places, and I mean, this is an interesting place, but it's kind of comfortable. I mean, look at the couch I'm on. Look at the couch across from me. I was gonna sit there. That is such a comfortable couch. Yeah, let me show you. This is a great hostel. So the rooms are up there, the dorms, and then this is the reception area. And the stairs go up. There's a beautiful pool outside. The pool's out there. And the owner is a total sweetheart. Joe French, you stayed here? You stayed here? Such a nice place. And Joe, I don't know if French is your last name or if you're French, but there are a shit ton of French people here. There were 2 French girls that came to this hotel. Beautiful girls. I tried to just talk to them. They didn't give me this. They treated me like the American I am. Hey, how's it going? Where are you coming from? Where are you going? It was not good. Anyways, there'll be enough people to friends to talk to on the road. I don't worry about a couple of situations that go awry. Anyways, yeah, Adam, good guy. Sure, well, whatever, you know. I'm not a young spry fella. Maybe I don't smell that bad. Resort on the river. This is not on the river though. The river is quite a distance away. This is right next to the bridge. The bridge over the River Kwai is like a short walk away. And again, thanks Daryl. Cody, hey Cody, how's it going, buddy? Cody Orgel is a fellow traveler as well, and he is cycling around the world. Where are you right now, Corey? I think you're in Europe. Didn't you go back to Europe? Cody's a good guy. He's more raw than me. He travels with less stuff than me. In a lot of ways, it's a different way to travel. It's something that interests me. Sometimes I wish I could travel that way. It's a lot more relaxed. Oh, I'm getting a message. Annie just asked me if I was sleeping. I said I'm live streaming. All right, let's go back. Yeah, everybody say hi to Cody. Richard Miller, hello. Daryl, this is your second, oh man, $20. I didn't tell you you had to give me money. I'm not a beggar here. But thank you. I'm not a beggar, but thank you. Thank you so much, Daryl. That's 2 donations you made me. $2 and 22 or $22. You make it an even 2020 or 22. It's a resort on the river with rooms on rafts. Yeah. there's a whole section like resorts and homestays over on the river. But this place is quite nice. Hellfire Pass Museum, already went there, Joe. Wow, epic, epic. I made good videos about it. Cody, back in Australia. Cool, man. Awesome, awesome. 1:39 a.m., Derek? Oof, sorry, buddy. Is that what time it is? 1:39 a.m.? Where are you? Actually, just to give you an idea of, okay, I'm gonna jump off the chats here for a second, and I'm gonna tell you some of the things in my, that I want to cover, some things. So, recent video overviews, okay? So, I put out a video, some drunken videos of my time while I was in Bangkok. I'm headed back to Bangkok later today. And I had fun hanging out with a couple of YouTubers. I know that I was talking about moving some stuff off the channel related to like Vlogger One-on-One and some extraneous stuff, but I just can't. Starting up another channel is just, it's daunting. Starting from zero again, putting content somewhere else, managing 2 channels. I have the channels made on my computer. So instead of doing that, I have tried to, at least for now, I still might move things to other channels. But for now, what I'm doing is, if you look at the thumbnails, every different style of video will have a different color. French, what's up? Here too, yes, yes. I hope your Patreon really ends up funding your journey once you reach a good amount. Kenny, there is a lot I want to discuss on this live stream. Maybe more than a dingo. Thank you, $10. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, dingo. Okay. I might have to plug in my battery back up here. Not right away, but my screen just did. You know what? I can take off my sunglasses. I think the sun is. Soon the sun will rise above the roof and I won't have that glare in my eyes. Thank you. Wow, this is a very lucrative, it's my first one back. But I appreciate y'all. So, yeah, what was I saying? So I'm creating the thumbnails with borders around them. Each border signifies a different category. There's a border for Vlogger One-on-One, there's a border for Extended Ride, there's a border for the vlog, which I'm rebranding as, instead of Jayoe Vlog, because a lot of people don't even know what Jayoe means. Instead of Jayoe Vlog, it's gonna, hey Annie, Nanadek. Why is Annie saying Nanadek? Instead of Jayoe Vlog, it's gonna be the Matt's Jayoe Travel Vlog. So travel is gonna be more an important term there. Anyways, the thumbnails I'm gonna make on each video are gonna distinguish the category that they're in. So if you look at my channel, you'll see these colors. I saw, I got the idea from CNN, because CNN has been putting this red border around their videos, and it is like, it jumps out at me. Like that video, CNN's video, I know right away that's a CNN video, and I'm like, I wonder why I'm so attracted, because of that red border. So I am, hello Annie. And so I have different colors for different borders for different topics. And take a look at the channel, you'll see it. Let me know what you think about that. Otherwise, if you watch the videos I posted recently, you'll see I've got like an interesting little thing that comes out that has my social media links. I've got new little pop-ups that come here and there. I'm trying to push subscribing and different things. I used to feel like that was hokey, and I still do feel like that's hokey, but it's important. How are you gonna grow if you're not explaining to people how you need them to support you? All right, I think the sun's good now. Eye contact. Anyways, so let me know what you think of the new changes. So far, I think they're pretty good. All right, videos in the pipe. What videos do I have coming? I have a video. Yeah, Annie's not really a vlog. She would just yell at people. she would just be, hey. Anyways, yeah. An Annie vlog. It'd be good. It'd be good. It'd be good. Drama. What would Annie's vlog be? She could talk about, she could hang out with Eva. Eva would draw in a lot of views. Annie is funny. Annie's good. So, yeah, so I have a video. I have a hostile territory about this place. The owner's really nice. The place is really nice. I've described it a bunch of times in my podcast on Patreon. It's a really, really nice place. 10 minutes of Annie yelling, 3 million views. Annie, you might be missing an opportunity here. Nah, dick. Yeah, and so, so I have a video of this place. Then I have a video of the bridge over the River Kwai and the museum memorial. And that's an interesting video because my dad and I used to watch the bridge over the River Kwai when I was younger. And if you guys don't know, it's a movie about World War II. The Japanese kind of were pushing towards Burma. They wanted to connect a railroad between Bangkok and Rangoon. Part of that was a bridge over the River Kwai. It's not really Kwai. They changed things in the Hollywood version. And British Colonel Nicholson was captured in Singapore. His entire regiment was sent to a camp here to labor on the bridge. He fell in love with the idea of building a bridge, whether it was for the Japanese or whomever. So he built this bridge with pride, British pride, you know. He's like, the commanding officers will not be doing labor. And so he was really against the Japanese guy that was his captor, the leader of the captors. And so he was forcibly saying, I'm signing off. But I don't think I'm signing off. I'm still here. No, okay, I'm still here. I can see it on my computer. Anyways, this Colonel Nicholson, you know, he was like, I'm going to build this bridge. And so he built this bridge with all of his commanding, with all of his regiment, and they built an amazing bridge. And so amazing that he fell in love with the bridge, even though it was for the enemy. And I won't spoil it for you. It's an interesting movie, and if you haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. The thing is that history and Hollywood are completely at opposite sides of the spectrum in a lot of ways. So I made a video about my perception as a youth with my dad watching that movie and the reality of the bridge, and just sort of compared the movie and my impressions to what it is today. So I did that. In doing so, I learned about the Hellfire Pass, which in itself is an interesting thing. And Hellfire Pass is up the railroad. The the Rangoon Bangkok section that was built by the Japanese spanned 415 kilometers. It was a long stretch of railroad, and it went through some mountainous jungle areas. And they worked the POWs, British and American POWs, literally to death to build that, by the thousands to death. And Hellfire Pass is like a cut in a mountain where the railroad runs through, and the Japanese were hurried to finish it because they were getting bombed. Because other than running this railroad across, the only way that they could get supplies to the Burmese front, which was pushing into Burma, was to come around the southern tip of Singapore. And although the Japanese had taken Singapore at the time, I know a lot of I've done a lot of research. Although the Japanese had sacked Singapore easily, which is crazy, the British just basically gave it up. They were being bombed, and submarines and ships were destroying any sort of resupplies that were coming around the tip of Singapore up to the Burma Japanese front. And they were losing ship after ship after ship. And on a side note, a lot of those ships had American and British prisoners and Australian prisoners in them. So, and they were bombed by Allied bombers. So could you imagine being an Allied bomber flying over you, bomb a ship, you're like, yeah, we got those Japanese, and then it sinks, and it's got like 40 or so of your comrades in it. Crazy. Anyways, the Hellfire Pass is notable because the Japanese were under pressure to finish real quick, so they're cutting this trench in this mountain. It's not very long; it's only a few hundred meters long, but it's all done by hand. I mean, men were banging axes or banging hammers on drill bits, slowly drilling holes into the rock so they could drop dynamite down, explode it, and then hand move all the rubble off. I mean, it was a gargantuan feat. And through the night, think of it, helmets, sweat, all your clothes were rotted away, your shoes were rotted away, everybody was barefoot, you had loincloths that you were wearing, sweat, blood, your Japanese captors are yelling, Japanese and Korean captors are yelling at you, beating you, fire, torches illuminating the work site. It looked like hellfire. It looked like hell. I mean, if you can imagine it, just horrible. That's what when I was younger and I thought about hell, as a kid, when you were scared in church, scared into being good, it was horrible. It was horrible. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I went there. Yesterday. I made a second video, part 2 of this whole thing there. Hey Kelly, how's it going? Guten Morgen. Good morning. Anyways, let's see. Let me read. Sir Alec Guinness played Nicholson. Yeah. Great uncle flew a military cargo plane in Rangoon. Hey Matt. Chongqing in World War II. Yeah. Actually, did he fly? He had to fly over the Himalayas. I know that. I heard about that route. I was in Kunming, and there was an airport there where Americans came over the Himalayas and landed, and were dropping to support the Chinese against the Japanese. And there were quite a few American heroes that, at the time, flying over the Himalayas was like a big deal, a big deal. It wasn't as easy as it is today, and yeah, pretty crazy. Anyways, the movie and reality are different, and there was no proud British soldiers that were building a bridge. One of the truth is the Colonel Boogie, Baji, the song. They actually did sing that in real life as they marched past the Japanese captors, like to kind of give them a little FU, It's kind of like a defiant song that they sang. And so that is actually true. There are a lot of truths in the movie. It's just the main premise that the British were building this bridge in spite of being captors and building a really nice bridge. That was not quite true. As a matter of fact, they built a wood bridge, but the bridge in question was actually steel, from what I've read. Anyways. So videos in the pipe of those. Today I'm actually going to go and visit Tice. I'll be back in Bangkok. We'll put together a video there. I might do a live stream, whether it's on Tice's channel or my channel, as we bus from Bangkok to Hua Hin, where I will reunite with the trike. I think one of you guys asked me when I'm going to meet the trike. So yeah, we're going to fly. We're going to drive from Bangkok all the way to Hua Hin. It's a couple of hours, but it might be fun to actually do a live stream along the way, talk to Tice, find out what he's going up to. Chinese ignore Americans' role in their liberation. Nationals were working from communists. No, I mean, Sean, I mean Kunming. If you're in that village where I was, the Americans are highly regarded and appreciative. There's actually monuments that the Chinese built to the Americans there. Maybe on a larger scale, maybe they don't really reconcile that, but I think that there's quite a few Chinese that appreciate what the Americans helped them with regards to the Japanese. They were being quite, I mean, it was horrible. No need to get into that. We all know. Traveling Tice. Hey Matt, sorry my Wi-Fi bad. I'm at the airport. Stop in Penang. See you soon. See you soon, Tice. No worries. You can watch us later. Yep, right. Matt T. coming out. That's what I thought. There's a lot of appreciation. Anyways, Tice is selling his oats around the world. Soaring his oats. Is that what I thought it was sowing the oats, but if you're soaring the oats, that's a whole new kind of slang. Jayoe to that. Good night from Ireland. All right, Robert, take it easy, man. Have a good night. I'll catch you later. Sorry, I can't make everybody happy with these live streams. I figured this was a good time. Okay. Let's go on to the next topic. So you'll have a couple of videos. They should be nice. They're I'm trying to make a little bit higher quality videos and fewer of them. So not doing dailies, but the ones that I do, I'm trying to make good. The video subject borders, and I'm trying to distinguish categories. Do the hookers like your trike? No. Nobody likes the trike. Traveling Tice. Traveling Tice is a fella that's cycling around the world. He's been in Australia for a long time. He's also the, can't wait for your next video about the bridge over the River Kwai, walking tour Asia. I can't wait for it either. It's bits and pieces on my computer right now, but it'll be taking shape soon. Anyway, I met Tice as he was vlogging pretty hardcore, doing videos as he's traveling around the world on his bicycle. He's doing some good things and pushing forward with his dream. Then he moved to Australia. He was cycling around Australia and he found some interesting things. He found out maybe he wasn't as in love with the form of YouTube that he was doing. Maybe he wasn't in love with the form of travel that he was doing. And he started questioning sort of his motivation, his motivations in life. And that's okay. He's young, you know, he's trying to figure some shit out. A lot of us travel for these kind of introspective journeys. And so he's doing that, and he's finding some interesting thing. Have you been in contact with Adam of late? Yeah, Richard, I was just talking to Adam a couple of days ago. Yesterday, as a matter of fact. Anyways, Tice is now off the bike and flying around. He's had a girlfriend, has a girlfriend, and now he's going to be in Bangkok. And so we're going to spend a couple of days together. We've been talking about meeting for years since I met him, so this will be nice. Okay. In the last 10 years, we see less appreciation, especially of Chinese victory parade. Okay, Sean, I don't know anything about that, so I'll let you guys discuss that in the chat. So go for it. There's a lot more people who know history better than me. All I know is that what I've seen, and most of the Chinese really appreciate what the Americans did for them. What do you guys think of my hat? What do you guys think of my hat? This is gonna be my new hat. If I could find a place to put Jayoe here, like an embroidery shop, secondhand embroidery shop, I think I'll do it. It's quite nice. I got it at REI, and it's handmade. So it's a handmade American hat. And okay, guys, maybe you can help me. Is this a thing? It has a pocket. It has a pocket under the top. It's right here. It's a pocket. Is that for like emergency money? I was thinking I could put like an emergency bit of money in there just in case. Is that a thing? Must have been put there for, it's got Velcro. Must have been put there for a reason. Anyways, I bought a little bit tight, right? The size is a little bit tight. I could have bought a more relaxed one, but this is for a little weed. You put your weed in it. Anybody know that reference? Anybody know that reference? You put your weed in it? If you know that reference, I don't know, I can't give anybody anything, but if you know that reference, let me know. You put your weed in it. Half-baked, half-baked, right? But I think, yeah, that was half-baked. I thought it was originally from Kids in the Hall. I thought it was originally from Kids in the Hall. Anyways, I like it. The other hat I got is this one. This is I got from REI too. And this is a green hat that I can use as I walk around. I like the look of this hat, and I like that the brim folds, because you always have that problem with what to do with the brim. So this is quite a nice hat. This will be a good walk around the city hat. So I'll be able to, you know, wear these as I travel. These are going to be my two hats. Chicha-chan, I don't know if he said he put your reed in it, but I think it was, what was that guy's name? The one that did it from Half Baked. Anyways, his sketch routine did it. I don't do weed, so do weed. See how much I do weed? I say do weed. I didn't say smoke weed. I do weed. People that do weed don't say do weed. Morning. Drone vid's coming. Well, Kelly, my drone is in Hua Hin with the trike, so there's no drone videos until I get to the trike. When I get there, I'm gonna have to work myself into the zone of doing drone videos, but we'll get there. Whenever I first launch the drone, I'm a little bit nervous about it, you know. And then I got to fly it a little bit more, and then fly it a little bit more, and then pretty soon I'm flying it in places I shouldn't, and really pushing the boundaries. So, Richard, your improved website is nice. Great interactive map. Isn't that map nice? That is a great map. I'm going to share the link to that. That is https:// Jayoe.com/map. Did it come up? I can put that up there. Yeah, guys, check out that map, man. That map now has colored paths. So like the water paths where I cross water are blue, and you'll find some blue inland where I took ferries on rivers, especially from Vietnam into Cambodia. I took a ferry, and that's interesting to be able to see it. And there's no straight lines joining points now. It's actually the roads, and the path follows all the way around the world. I literally went on my phone, and I mapped over the course of a couple of months the entire driving route that I think that I'll take around the world. Everything that I have done is very accurate, down to the road, down to the street turns. Everything forward is very accurate based on what I think I'll be doing. And so you can go on that website and really kind of dig in. The website also has a shop page where you can buy any of the gear I use on tour. I've posted links for all of that in a very neat and clean format. I also have apparel, all the shirts and things. I'll be designing some, hey, Tice, thank you. Tice made that map, by the way. Tice, I had the map with the straight lines that connect points, and then me and Tice got into it and reformatted it, and Tice is a genius coder for map style and website stuff. And how to highlight a commenter you'll reply to? How to highlight a commenter you reply to? I don't know. Not me. Are you guys arguing? I hope you're not arguing. This place is not a place to argue. Yeah, at the screen. So, yeah, thanks, Tice. We'll be meeting. You'll be able to talk a little bit more and promote what you're doing. So, I'm almost out of coffee. Now I am out of coffee. We'll see. We'll see about me getting some more coffee here pretty soon. Yeah. So the map is upgraded by Tice, and thank you very much for that, buddy. It's got the shop page. If you go to the video page on Jayoe.com, the video page, all the videos are categorized now. So you can click on all the Eva videos. You can click on all the me videos. You can click on all the travel videos, extended rides. It's all really organized. And if you open it and watch the videos, there's no ads on the videos. The program that I use in WeChat or WordPress actually takes the ads out. And I want those ads there. That's how I make money. But I'm able to insert my own ads. So I can actually put Jayoe merch links and links to other things. So I've got to configure that. That's going to take a whole bunch of work to figure that out. So that's something I need to work on. But yeah, the website has been something a long time coming, and I'm really excited. Really excited. Will we see a trike upgrade with new equipment components? Shark mentality. I have a bunch of things that I want to do new videos for, and I'm going to add that to the list. New video idea, trike 3.0? 3.0. Yeah. Because my trike 2.0 video has a lot of views. It's a very popular video. It's a very informative video. But that trike isn't the trike I ride today. That trike had a trailer, did I have the big case on the back? I think I had the big case on the back. It's not the trike I have today. Even the Schlumpf drive is different. It just has a lot of things. Yes, definitely I'm gonna be doing a new upgraded trike. And Tice is gonna be riding the trike in a couple of days. We'll open it up and have him give his POV on the situation. Speaking of trike videos, I have a 3D camera now. This 3D camera is going to be put to some interesting use. I have some people that are dissenters who say that this 3D video thing is a bit of a pain in the arse, but it's quite cool. Let's see if I can actually show you. I filmed just a test clip on let's see here. I filmed a test clip on YouTube, and it is it's full 360 degrees. Okay. I'll just show you what's capable of this. I'm gonna put a sample link. Actually today I'm gonna film a 3D video and upload it so you guys can see what 3D can do. But for now, let me take this. Hold on. Okay, so let me tip you down. So, it's so hard to see, but you can see, like, this is a 3D video I shot as just for fun. And so as I cycle around the world, as I cycle down a hill, you'll be able to do a full-on 360 degree. You see that? Right here there's a weird seam, but I think when you're cycling, you won't be able to see the seam too much. I'm fat, yeah. But yeah. Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? So you'll be able to interactively ride with me. So you'll be able to pause it, look around, you'll be able to see the places I see, you'll be able to see behind me. You'll see more than I see, which is pretty neat. And it'll all be done with this 360 degree camera. The other thing that this does is I'll be able to take a picture, and when I take a picture, I can see 300, it takes an instant snapshot of everything. So like before I had an iPhone, I have to move the iPhone and all the pictures would link together. But the problem is if the car is going through when I snap the picture, I'll only get half of the car as I move the camera across the screen. This takes an instantaneous panoramic picture. So I could be on heavy traffic, cars moving constantly. I could snap a picture and all of the cars will be frozen in place where they are, stitched together perfectly. It's kind of interesting. I'm very excited. Yeah, GoPro just came out with this camera. I'm very excited about it. It wasn't cheap. It was like 560 bucks. So I have watched videos like that on YouTube. Very nice, yeah. But there's not very many people doing the actual 100% 360 upload. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure why people don't use it too much. I know it's not. You can't view the 360-degree footage everywhere. You have to have Chrome or Safari or view it on the YouTube app. So maybe I'll be killing myself on certain people on other platforms, but I think it's going to be very cool. Either way, I'm excited about it. All right, what's next? You fixed camera focus. Glad you fixed the camera focus. Thank you, Andrea. Yeah, I'm excited I finished that too. You have an affiliate link to the camera? Yes. What, the 360-degree camera? No, I don't. I have to put that on Jayoe.com, but I can get a link. I don't want to do it right now. Thanks for reminding me, though. I am going to YTFP. I'll have to find that. Long rides in 360-degree plus. There is the 360-degree gal, a little strange to watch. Google Cardboard does 360 viewing, an enjoyable thing. What is Cardboard? I don't know what that is. I've seen Travel by Trike Sylvia using a 360. She has an Insta 360, so it's a bit different. Get a B&H link. Yeah, a B&H affiliate link, yeah. Most of my things are Amazon links because Amazon is a little bit easier for me to get it. But anyways, nice to see you're going through Alaska and British Columbia. Yeah, Rick Denbraber. You're actually watching. You're looking at the map. I added Alaska to my end point for the world tour map. So, anyways, yes, the map is good. The website's good. It's got a bunch of stuff there. The store is good. I integrated a bunch of new apparel stuff. I've got leggings, like for women, you know, like yoga pants. And a friend of mine, Lindsay from the Jayoe Nation, bought a few, and she sent me some pictures. Very cool. It's a big yellow tights with Jayoe down the legs. It looks very cool. I'll be very excited to see her. She has a trike, so like if you ride that trike the way, the Jayoe will be on your legs. Oh, so cool. So got a lot of cool stuff. If you have a chance, go to the store, and I will give you a link for the store, and you can go and see for yourself. I don't think anybody else can. Do you have Amazon delivered to China? I think so, Sean. I'm not 100% sure, but Newfoundland, yeah. That's so far in the future. It's tough for me to really think about how and where I'm going at that point in time. I just know the general idea. Hey guys, let me talk about the next topic. The next topic I want to talk about is Patreon. I am going to push my Patreon much harder. Which is okay. That's my Patreon. It's such a value to a person doing what I'm doing. We can try to earn money from YouTube directly through advertising, which is, you know, a lot of work and it's difficult. There's opportunity. I'm sorry, everybody commenting. I'm going to get through this thought and then I'll go back and start commenting on what you guys are talking about. But the ideas of how to make money, you can make money from merch, you can make money from um, um, from affiliate links, you know, and all of these things are in place and working. I'm actually trying to get work on some things on Facebook. I'm gonna start uploading my videos directly to Facebook now, because I think that I've seen people making decent revenue and getting more viewers via direct uploads to Facebook than actually linking your YouTube videos to Facebook. But the primary thing that I think should be Patreon, because those people are actually out there, they're giving you a donation directly rather than the ones here in the super chat. I appreciate you guys 100%, you know, it's fantastic. I love it that you guys think it makes me feel like I'm doing something of value. I do appreciate it, but the Patreon people give consistently, and the levels are reasonable. If you just want to throw me $1 a month, like the minimum, or $5 a month, or 25. And I have a few people that give me $25 a month. And actually, let me go to my and I have a few people that give me $25 a month, and I appreciate everybody. Andrew Hall is. Andrew, are you here? Andrew, I thought I saw your name in the chat here. Andrew Hall is. He's one of my biggest patrons. I really appreciate everything you've done for me, and that's what it does. The Patreon allows me to be more capable as I travel. It allows me to say this money that's coming in is pretty dependable, and the people that are giving it, it's not like I had to post an ad on my video in order to get that money. The money came from GoPro or an advertiser or something. This money is coming from people who are like, Matt, we really like what you're doing. We appreciate you, just like these super chats. And here, we're gonna help you out. And so I have been thinking, before I wasn't doing anything on my Patreon that was different than what I was doing on the front of the channel. So what you saw on my YouTube and Facebook and stuff was the same stuff that you saw on my Patreon. But then I was thinking, I'm like, all of these people are really helping me out in a very personal way, but they're not getting the personal response. And so, like Anson out there, are you here, Anson? Anson's fantastic, man. Anson bumped up to the highest tier on Patreon. I got a lot of people that I need to start thanking you all, because it's very appreciative, very appreciative. Anyways, ooh. Wow, I just got a haircut. I just got a video from Annie of Wawa, shaved, enjoying life. Oh my God, that dog is so ugly. That dog is so funny. Anyways, so what can I do for Patreon people? Well, I'll tell you what, Patreon has upgraded their services that they allow patrons to give to they allow people on Patreon to give to their patrons. And one thing that they have done is that they've given the ability to upload audio, like audio files. So, seeing as though I'm not doing daily on the road, and I'm not uploading with as much timely frequency, I am doing a daily, mostly daily, audio upload podcast exclusively to Patreon. And this is talking about like some more, you know, like what I'm doing, maybe more personal stuff, more introspective stuff. You know a lot more if you're my patron than you might know on the front of the channel. And so far, I think it's been pretty successful. There are really appreciative responses on it. I think I'm on my 10th one now, and every day it's easy for me to do, because I'll sit in the bus or I'll be in my bed at night, and I'll just record 10 minutes, talk about what happened that day, give you guys some insight into what I'm doing, what my plans are. I uploaded it with a couple pictures to give you reference. Like I was sitting at the bridge over the River Kwai train station on the last one, and I was just talking. It was early in the morning, and you could hear the birds chirping. It's different than video, you know. It's a little bit more like you can close your eyes and listen to it. And went over a bunch of thoughts, and the train came, and you could hear the train coming up, and I finished it, hit finish, and I took a picture of me standing by the bridge over the River Kwai sign, and I uploaded it. And so if you join my Patreon, you'll have an opportunity to hear these daily stories if you want, and they'll be there. Along with that, they have like a Snapchat function now, so I'll film little snippets of life as I'm traveling around and upload them directly. Maybe what I'm having for breakfast, and maybe who I'm meeting, maybe a little snippet that you wouldn't be able to see on the videos. The Patreon is going to be Jayoe plus, like Jayoe plus a whole bunch of extra stuff that you won't be able to see if you only view my YouTube. So it makes me feel good that I can give something of value to the Patreon community. That being said, the YouTube has membership as well, and I have a bunch of YouTube members that are members there, and I appreciate you guys as well. So I'm trying to figure out how to give you guys something like that are my YouTube. Anybody that by the way, that is in the chat and that has a little logo near their name, those are people that are my YouTube members. So like if Richard Miller, you see him there, he's a member on YouTube. And I want to be able to help the people that help me, because it's a reciprocal thing. And so I'm trying to figure out how to create something as valuable as like that audio podcast, something that's like more, but give it to the people that are my donors on YouTube directly, on the YouTube membership program. If you want to become a YouTube member, then you just go below. You should see a join button right underneath me, and you can join that. That's how you can get like a bunch of funny faces, like for example, this and 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 this. I'm just gonna send them to you. All those are my funny little, yeah. Greens are cruising. Yeah. All those faces. Those are funny. I don't know. I was thinking like they give me the chance to create those little stickers, you know, and I was thinking like, okay, I could do my face, and I guess I could do another one of my face. I didn't know. Wawa. Oh, you want to see the Wawa video? Let's see if I can get the Wawa video. Let's see if you can see this. That dog is so ugly. Is that funny? She can't balance herself? Is she okay? I don't think Wawa is long for this world, to be honest. She's like, how old is Wawa? She's like 100 years old in human years. In dog years. Human years. If she was 100 years old in human years, she'd be like 700 years old. No, she's not 700 years old. But Annie says she's not balancing well. That's kind of frustrating. That's kind of weird. Sometimes she has like, maybe she has an inner ear problem. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe she's having a stroke. Oh no. Oh no. Hopefully that doesn't last too long. She can kind of come through this. That's sad. That's sad. That's something you might have to put the dog down for if she can't walk. Maybe she had another stroke. That's not good. Poor Wawa. Yeah, that's a bummer. Anyways, so if you guys want some extra stories, you want some extra stuff, go to my Patreon and tell me what you think. I'm going to try and push more and more to the Patreon. Maybe it's idiopathic vestibular, commonly known old dog syndrome. Whatever the case. Wawas. Oh, they're watching me on the big TV. Wawa. She's watching this, right? Wawa. What's wrong? Walk around. Be a young dog. Think a young dog, be a young dog. Anyways, okay. So went over Patreon if you guys want to help me out. Patreon's a great way to do it. I appreciate it. Video topics. That's kind of cool because we were talking about that a second ago. Video topics. One is a Trike 3.0 video. That's a great idea. I was thinking, a friend of mine, Chris. Remember Chris? I met him in Phnom Penh in Cambodia. Well, Chris is, I think, back in Canada, and he asked me if I could give him, because he writes a lot. He has a podcast and everything. And he asked me to give him 10 tips for cycling in China. And as I'm writing these things down, I'm like, that would probably make a good video. And I think that I am going to be doing some more of these informative learning videos. 10 tips, 5 tips, suggestions for this and that. And so I jotted down 10 tips for cycling in China. And I'm gonna give you guys a few of the video topics, and then you guys can tell me if you think it's a good idea or not. So 10 tips for cycling in China, okay? Obviously, a Trike 3.0 video would be quite good. I was also thinking with my hostile territory video that I could do like a video that goes over what would make a bad hostile experience. There's a whole bunch of things. Taking off?
Yeah.
See ya. Qualities of a bad hostel, using some of the knowledge I've gained over my travels to try to build some more useful videos for people traveling, and that might bring in people to the channel. Hey guys, my name's Matt. You ever stay at a hostel and say this place is a little bit off? These are some things you need to look for, and the worst qualities of the worst hostels, And also I can keep my ears open to those so that as I travel, I can add to this video. Not produce it today, I'll produce it later, but I can grab things from, like I filmed a section here for positive qualities, like good hostel tip, like, what would the title be? Wouldn't be tips, it would be top hostel qualities, or this is top qualities that make a great hostel, or something like that. So anyways, I'm thinking about that. And then of course, because I ride this recumbent trike, positives, top reasons to own a recumbent trike, and then obviously you could do the worst qualities for owning a recumbent trike. So these are kind of some ideas I've had for doing some more qualitative sort of videos. What to look for in a good hostel. That's good. What not? But what would be the negative to that? What not to look for? What to look for in a bad hostel? I don't know. But these are some of my thoughts for videos. 10 ways to spot a bad hostel. Maybe something to avoid that. Didn't you run into a bad situation in Cambodia? Hey Leopold, yeah. I got mugged almost. I made a video about that though. I made a video about things I could have done to avoid that. Don't go down dark alleys at 3 o'clock in the morning in Phnom Penh is probably the biggest tip for that. Riding a trike. Not a good idea. Not a very smart one, Matt. How many people we got watching? 51 people watching. Very cool. That's low from what I've what I've had before. Oh, that's so cute. Wawa's watching me on the video. Is she okay? Is she doing better? That's funny. That's funny. Wawa's so funny. Oh, she can't sit up though. She's having trouble sitting up. See that? Her feet are slipping on the hardwood floor. Poor dog. Even though that dog is a total pain in the ass, I still love that dog. Anyways. So thank you for the 51 people still here. Let's see. Oh no. Poor dog. I think this might be the end for poor Wawa. She lived a fantastic life though. Annie took care of that dog like, well, up until Eva was born, she took care of that dog like it was her own child. After Eva was born, she sort of took second chair, and but she was still treated like a doggy princess for a long time. So hopefully Wawa has a little bit more steam left in her, but yeah. Anyways, Wawa is your baby, but Eva is number 1 baby and Wawa is number 2 baby. All right, video topics. Think about it, guys. I travel all over. Think about it, cycling, think about travel, think about any of those topics. What do you think? I see that you were in Okinawa in December. I'm thinking of paying a visit there. You'll love it. Okinawa is amazing. I really, really enjoyed it. It's got a lot of Western influence, obviously, because all the bases are there. So you'll feel very comfortable there. I would recommend Okinawa as a place to choose to stay. Anyways, if you guys have any other ideas for topics, I would appreciate it. The next thing on my list here, gear topics. So let me just kind of show you. First, I did a video about the camera. This is my G7X Mark II. You saw the video I produced. I think the next video I'm going to make for the next gear review is going to be this plate that was designed by me and manufactured by Small Rig. I actually called Small Rig and I said, you know what, this camera came out, but it doesn't have a mount for audio or a mount for anything. And so they've made it so that it can hold all sorts of cool things now with this small little plate that I designed. So I think I'm gonna talk about that. Links for this are on the website. I actually get some small credit for it. So if you have a G7X Mark II, which I know a lot of people with vlogs do, then this is gonna be a fantastic product for you to improve that. And the other amazing thing, you can still open up and access your SD card from the bottom, even with the thing on it, and even with the tripod on it, which is something you can't even do it without the. If you take this off and put the tripod on the screw here, you can't access the battery without having to remove the tripod. So I've actually improved on the design of the G7X Mark II. But I think another video will be the 3D camera. I think another video will be the Osmo here. So lots of gear. Let's not talk about that in this episode. Just I'm going to start listing stuff that I'm going to review like singularly. Today I'm going to review, specific things. So have you watched Harold Balder? He has some different ideas for videos. Like to explore rural communities. Yeah. No, I'm subscribed to him. He's good. I like him. and he's very matter of fact and normal, and he's not over the top crazy. If you were to model me and my style alongside somebody, I think it would be somewhat like him. I do like Bald and Bankrupt too. Like Bald and Bankrupt, he's pretty cool. He's very relaxed and chill, and oh, yikes. My foot is not looking good, guys. Let me show you this. I was going to the Hellfire Pass and I slipped on a rock and I just gouged myself a little bit, but look at that. That's not, I gotta put some antiseptic on that. I think that, you know what's funny is when I did that, I was thinking about if I was working on the Hellfire Pass, when that happened to me, that could have been an amputation or a death sentence. You know, there was so much malaria and disease and things happening that if you were to get a cut like that, it would have been bad news. I did. I put alcohol on it yesterday. I cleaned it all up, and I even maybe it's something deeper, and I let it air out overnight, but it's leaking, so I'm gonna have to maybe take some more aggressive care of it. I think Annie's sending me more pictures of Wawa. Poor dog. Anyways, yeah, let me know what kind of gear you might want me to check out. So, how to spot a good and a bad hostel. How to spot a good hostel. 10 tips for spotting a good hostel. 10 tips for spotting a bad hostel. That's good. It has to be something that's easy for people to see. And then that's actually could be one of my most successful videos, because you can open it up really clean with a bunch of different hostel shots and be like, but good versus bad is tough. You can't make one video of 10 tips to spot, because I got too many tips. It'll be 10 tips to spot a good hostel, 10 tips to spot a bad hostel. And you can play the videos off each other, but I think they're better as separate videos. You know, hey guys, my name's Matt. I've been to over 100 hostels in this world, and I've seen some good ones, I've seen some bad ones. Let me go over some qualities of a truly bad hostel so that you might be able to avoid them in the future, you know. How to spot tourist scammers, that's a good idea. But I don't know, I don't really see too many tourist scammers because I'm not really in those areas. So my video would be, don't go to tourist spots. maybe. Yeah. Staph infection? I only got it yesterday. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop at a place, maybe a clinic or something, have a look at it. It doesn't look good. But, okay, gear topics. So yeah, website merge, I already talked to you about that. My upcoming psychopath. So my map's on the phone here, so I won't be able to show it to you, but, oh, got the map on my, what are you talking about, Matt? You got the map on your computer. Pull up the map. So when the tour starts and I leave Hua Hin, we will head south. We're gonna go all the way to, it's a city called Chumphon, and Chumphon has a ferry. I'll jump on a ferry and I'll take the trike all the way to Koh Tao. Koh Tao is a small island with like a single road and a scuba diving community. It's where I got my advanced or my original open water. I don't know. I got my certification there, one of them, and it's a kind of a cool community. They've actually had some tourist deaths there, some murders, but I don't know. I'm not gonna concern myself with that. It's just an interesting little island. So I'll ride there, then I'll take a ferry to Koh Phangan, and I'll take a ride there. And then I'll take another ferry to Koh Samui. And my friend Steven, who I met on my original tour long time ago, not tour, it was just an original trip before the tour even existed. That's a good one, Rick. I'm gonna write that one down. The evolution of a, you could say, cutting gear. Cutting gear over time. I don't know how I would title that. you know, would be that would be cutting gear over time, like what I've cut over 5 years of cycling. You know, that might be an interesting. Cutting gear after cycling 10 years? I don't know, 5 years or something. Good idea though. Yeah, so after that, Koh Samui. Koh Samui is a bigger island. I can cycle around that island pretty easily, but it'll be cool because the drop off from Koh Phangan port is different from the leaving from Koh Samui port. So I'll ride around the island to the other port where I will exit and return to the mainland. And then I will cycle across Thailand to the other side to Phuket. And then in Phuket, I'll hang out maybe a couple of days because it's kind of like a party place. And then I'll take a ferry to Krabi. And then from Krabi, then I will cycle towards Malaysia. So that's my plan in Thailand. Malaysia, I think I'll be sticking to the west coast primarily for Malaysia, and I'll be cycling all the way to the tip of Singapore. You guys are commenting on some interesting things here, so let me look. And Annie says, I think Wawa is under stress while we are gone. Annie was gone for a couple of days. Her tongue is red. I'm worrying this might be the end of the road for Wawa. But maybe not, maybe not. She's a fighter, that's for sure. Anyways, let me go to your comments here. I'm going to read your comments on this. So let me pop this out. Pop out chat. There we go. Now I can see all of them. Okay, that map is great. You are in Okinawa. Okay, there. Steve. Hey, Steve. How's it going, buddy? I'm going to bring this camera a little closer to the computer so it doesn't look like I'm looking away, I guess. Have you watched Hero Balder? I love your interaction with local history area stuff. I'll do more of that. I'm trying to do some more. Like I don't want to just be a history video. I want the videos to draw on my personal experience. That's why Bridge Over the River Kwai is great, because me and my dad watched that movie. My dad's no longer here, so I touching on the history that I thought and the history that is the truth. There's two different things. Any gear video reviews are good. How to spot good and bad hostile. Okay, we already did that. Will you be cooking and camping this year? I'll be camping, but I don't think I'll be cooking. I don't like cooking. I'm going to avoid that as much as I can until the very end. How has your pack evolved? That's true. Yeah, maybe in the future you can collab with one of those fitness video exercising bikes and have a screen built so your riders can recreate your ride in the gym. That would be cool. Especially the 360-degree video. You can actually do good stuff there. Green's a Cruisin' is responding to Shark Mentality. I've never seen him camping or cooking. I've camped quite a few times, just not cooking. Optimizing the weight when you ride. Yeah, definitely. I can do some more of like the balancing things where I'm balancing my gear and my equipment as I ride. Is very good. Sympathy for patrons starts at camping, cooking, living outside, and being poor. Well, I'm not looking for people to be sympathetic with me like this poor guy, I want to help him. If you want to donate to my Patreon, it's because you enjoy my videos. And I don't want you to donate to my Patreon because you think that I'm hurting for cash. I mean, you pay people for things that they do that provide a common service for others. So if you think my videos are valuable, then I would like you to help me. If you think, boy, this poor guy's camping, I need to help him out, I wouldn't mind you donating to me if I'm camping, but I don't want people to feel like, poor Matt, I need to help him. I want them to think, wow, that Matt's doing something interesting. I'd like to support his endeavor. Oh, okay. But it was an interesting thought, though. but because I think that some people do think that. I had a friend of mine that actually told me, he's like, you seem too relaxed. You got to make yourself look like you're working harder, because people aren't going to want to give you anything if they don't think that you deserve it, or that you're struggling. And that made me think. You know, it made me think about, you know, some people that give money to others, and the fact that maybe it's because they feel bad for that person. I don't want people to feel bad for me. I want people to be inspired by my story and say, you know, Matt's living a life that he feels fulfilled by, and I want to help him in that journey. And if some people out there feel like you need to work harder, or you need to be more, you know, risking, I think maybe that's not the type of person I want contributing. If they want to contribute, I can't keep them away, but right? 4 shots of whiskey for that foot. Sorry, I have to go. Maybe back later. Enjoy the live streams. Thanks, Matt. It's been nice having you here. I like the conversation we've had and the way we've contributed to the chat. It's been nice. Anyways, how does that Thai SIM card work? Andy, it's an AIS card, SIM2Fly, and they never contacted me. I submitted a video for that. I'll give you that video to you. It's kind of funny. I can actually share it with you guys now. Let me find that video. Only one person has seen it, and now you will see it. I basically just did it really quick, just to kind of be like, hey guys, just to give you an idea what I could do for you guys as a partner. If you were to help me get me free service all the way around the world, I could dedicate live streams to AIS, and the AIS logo could somehow be watermarked into the corner. I could figure it out, you know. So I made that video. They watched it. I could see the view count go tick 1 more, and they're the only one I shared it with. But yeah, Tom, that's great. Your inspiration is worth more than pity. Very true. Very true. Very true. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, that's about it. Just watch that video. It's kind of funny. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about in this live stream. 77 minutes. We're over an hour. I think that's cool. Anybody else want to know anything? We'll just open it up, FAQ, and maybe I'll show you around this place a little bit. I want to get another coffee, but I'll wait for you guys. Topic of interest: dealing with healthcare and insurance while traveling. You're talking to a guy that's neglecting his foot rot and doesn't have insurance. Yeah, I don't. Topic of, yeah. I am not the best person to talk about that. My video is going to be very short. I don't care about my health. I try to eat pretty healthy, and I try not to step on too many rocks. But it's a good idea, Richard. Thank you very much. How are your legs? My knees or my legs? My legs are pretty good. They need to strengthen a little bit. I need to get back on the road. My knees are crunching, but no more or less than I had before. Maybe less or more, maybe more than before, just because the muscles around my. Thank you, Steve. It's 1,000 yen, right? That's yen? That's 1,000 yen. Thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate it. See 1,000, that's like, wow, holy cow, that's a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you, Steve. But yeah, my knees need to strengthen around the joint. Like typically you have all these support muscles around your knee that come around. Right now, those have kind of weakened because I haven't been on the road. So they'll crunch, my knee will crunch if I walk upstairs. But over time, these tendons and these muscles and these ligaments get a little bit tighter and stronger. And so it ends up fortifying the knee, and the knee ends up making a lot less sound. So I'll be looking forward to getting back on the road for that. Are you gonna pick things back up gradually with distance? John, I don't know. The roads here are very, very nice. It's very hard to not cover a fairly long distance. I'm just gonna take it easy. There's a lot of cities, a lot of hostels. Thailand is amazing for travel. maybe that's a good video to make. Why Thailand's one of the best cycle in Thailand, you know, why Thailand is the most cycle-friendly country. Why Thailand is cycle-friendly. I gotta make sure these things aren't too long, the titles. Why Thailand is cycle-friendly. When are you getting your new trike, James? New one? The Tiger Duck is, oh, you mean the performer? I don't know. I talked to George a while ago. He was in Japan. And I don't know if we haven't fallen out of relationship, but I think maybe he's not finished with his fully suspended prototype or whatnot. I'm very happy with the Tiger Duck, and whenever George is ready to throw me a trike, if he wants to have me try one out, I'll be ready to take it. But so far, nothing. Hey, Black Lives Travel. Good to see you, man. You're coming at the end of the episode, at the end of the live stream, though. I'm not gonna be here much longer. Well, I mean, not on the live stream. I'm not going. I'm not dying. Well, but then again, what is time, anyways, right? Tomorrow could be 100 years from now. So I guess we're all dying. Philosophical podcast. Sounds like you're saying psycho-friendly. Don't forget your ointment in the first couple of days. Yeah, Tom, for sure. Wearing leggings and good quality exercising underwear and powder and Astroglide stuff. Yes, for sure. Hold on a second. So, okay. Okay, guys. So, thank you for joining this podcast, If you want to hear the podcast, go to my Patreon. I'll be doing a podcast today. Actually, I think I set one for auto update. There's a podcast that just went up on my Patreon, I think. Let's see. What is the name of the Patreon podcast I just put up? Published podcasts. Published posts. Exclusive Patreon, Waiting for the Train. Just went up at posted yesterday at 5:55 p.m. And there's nothing scheduled, I don't think. Yeah, nothing scheduled. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing some more and getting a little bit more intimate and close with the podcast, or with the vlogs, or with the Jayoe tour, then you join my Patreon. Thank you all for supporting me, and I appreciate it. I think we can go into some more cool stuff, like this thing is bad. Bad isn't a good thing. I got a lot of new little elements to improve. Hey, Sam, how's it going? I'm leaving, man. I'm closing shop. You're coming too late. Anyways, thank you, everybody. And I have some cool new toys, things to improve the videos. Hopefully you'll see some improvements. Let me know some ideas for future videos if you have any in the comments section. Thank you so much. I'm looking at this next year as a really a growth opportunity for the channel, growth opportunity for the tour. I'm going to be on the tour consistently for a long time now, and so we'll have a lot of time to grow together, see me travel, and the Jayoe family. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Take it easy.